is all about Maddie, so we're gonna move on to her favorite lunch. And this is a meal that anyone can make, possibly even toddlers make with their parents. This is my own homemade version of Easy Mac. So we're gonna start with 2 cups of water that we're gonna add to a pot. 4 cups of milk of choice, and I use almond milk. And then 1½ teaspoon of salt. And what makes this recipe Easy Mac is we're actually going to bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna add our dry pasta. So there's no colander, there's no straining or draining. You just add the pasta right to the milk and water in a pot. It will come to a boil. We'll boil the pasta, and we add our cheese sauce ingredients. So easy. Okay, so now our milk and water have come to a boil, so we're gonna add our pasta. I have 16 ounces of dry pasta that I'm adding to this boiling milk. And I'm just gonna give it a quick stir. You can use any kind of pasta that you like. I like brown rice pasta or lentil-based pasta because I find that it cooks up really nicely and it also provides some extra nutrition. So we're gonna let the pasta cook for 7 to 8 minutes, just until it's tender. You don't wanna overboil it or overcook it because it will become mushy as you add the cheese sauce ingredients. So just until tender. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes, so our pasta is nice and tender, as you can see. So I'm gonna now turn off the heat. And then I'm gonna add our cheese sauce ingredients. So I have here a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and 2 cups of shredded cheese of choice. So I have shredded cheddar, but if you like a white cheese sauce, then you can use a white cheese. And then we're just gonna stir until the cheese is melted and the sauce thickens up. And you can see how good that looks. Now, if you had a little bit more of an adventurous eater, you could add some grilled chicken to this, or some broccoli. You know, you can add whatever you'd like to your mac and cheese. But this is gonna be perfect for Maddie. And what I would do is I would typically serve this up as a lunch or a dinner with some fruit and maybe a few other little sides. But the biggest thing that I try and focus on with Maddie is just balance. And so I'll think about her plate. Does she have some carbohydrates, some proteins, and some healthy fats? And as long as I'm achieving balance somehow and I'm getting those food groups in, then I know that I'm doing a really good job. And more than anything, you know, if you're feeding your kids the best that you can, guaranteed you're doing a great job. So hopefully this recipe helps win over your picky eater if you have one.